The 60 seconds of shorts isn't going to help me express myself on Akira Toriyama and how much he impacted my life, so I'll just go ahead and say screw it and do a few minute videos. So I watched his works like everyone else did. We all started out with the Dragonball Z anime that came out. Then we also got the original Dragon Ball anime, and it just kept going on from there. I can still remember very important scenes of that part, at least for Dragon Ball Z. Goku meets his brother Raditz. Goku teams up with Piccolo to defeat him. Goku meets Vegeta and Nappa, and every event that has transpired. And of course, when Goku first had unlocked his ability to turn Super Saiyan. And of course, he was just giving Frieza the beatdown that he truly deserved. And I can still remember that when I was at school, it was only off a Super Nintendo emulator at high school, Woodrow Wilson High School. I forgot which classroom I was in, but it was in a computer classroom. I checked out some files and I noticed this game called Chrono Trigger. So I started it up and there I go. I just was playing a game that had Akira Toriyama's name on it. So I just had a good time with the game. And since then I've been playing the game from time to time. And that got me to get into all his other games like Dragon Quest, especially. Akira Toriyama just left us something incredibly special. And I'm not going to repeat myself with Dragon Ball. He's done all of that stuff. And he's been working and working until his final days. I'm trying to think of anything else I can remember from him. But I do remember playing Dragon Quest 8. It took too long to get right into the rest of the series, but it did start out with 8 when it come to Dragon Quest. Because I seen it in books and magazines. There was this ad that looked like there was Gohan, but in a medieval setting. But I never got to play the games until Dragon Quest 8. That's just me. And just digging up from my own memories that I did enjoy all of his works. The video games, Dragon Ball Budokai, Budokai Tenkaichi series. And that's just a limited amount of stuff I can just recall in my mind. And as much as I do not like being inarticulate about taking too long, that's just me as a person that I'm trying to work out. But even I know, even with my autism, that everybody is going to miss Akira Toriyama. He made us all happy. He gave us Goku, he gave us Vegeta, he gave us Piccolo, he gave us all these unique characters. He gave us Blue Dragon. Sandman is again on its way. And that's pretty much all I can say for Akira Toriyama, because as much as I just don't like being inarticulate, I'll say this: we're all gonna miss him. And this drives me to finish up some games that he left behind. Some of them are already on the backlog. I see them right now, and I might as well finish what I started. And I owe it to myself to enjoy the works he left behind for all the people that he has inspired, he has intrigued, he has left a good feeling in our hearts. And I may sound like a guy who has nasal congestion, but again, I noticed that I sound like one thing on this recording, and I sound like another when I'm at work. But I really don't care what anyone else would think of me doing videos like these. I'm simply expressing to say two things. Akira Toriyama, thank you for all you've done, and I'm going to miss you. We're all going to miss you. And that's all I got to say about that. I probably wants to just point some things out, but at this point I'm going to have to end the video because I did it because I chose to. I'm not doing this to try to attract anybody's attention and all that, but to simply say goodbye to a man who made us all feel like we could do so much more, and we can do so much more because he himself did it in his own way. And I smile knowing that he left behind so many great things that I could talk to my friends, my sister, and we could just talk about Dragon Ball, we could talk about Dragon Quest, we could talk about Chrono Trigger, and all these amazing things he left behind us. I'm still going to be a fan to the very end. So thank you, Akira Toriyama, for all that you have done. It's no time for ridicule. It's no time for saying this and that to every other person. We're all going to miss them. That's the important thing. And that's it.